Hi guys, Top Pops here, and today I'm going to be talking about all the different waves from San Diego Comic-Con. I'm going to be telling you which ones I like the most, which ones I'm probably going to pick up, and which ones I like the least. So let's get started. Okay guys, so Wave 1 I've got here, and Wave 1 was actually Star Wars based, and what I really like about this one is they gave us a 6-inch Snoke and a Bodhi pop character. Now one of the things about Bodhi is that they actually told us that they gave us like kind of like a sneak peek of the side of the box, which is really cool. Now I really do like that Princess Leia and R2-D2 on the bottom, but the R2-D2 is just the new sculpted R2-D2, so it doesn't really look too different from the original one, but it is a bit different, but it is cool to see like it's almost like the holographic Leia, and this is the first pop of Leia that they've actually sculpted since her passing, so that's really cool. And then the other one over there is the Combat Assault Tank Trooper, I think it says. It's kind of blurry, but that character's, I like that one, but it's just not my favorite out of this one. Out of this line, number one, I'd have to say the 2-pack with Princess Leia and R2-D2 is my favorite. Then after that, Snoke, Bodhi, and then the Trooper. But anyways, guys, let's get on to Wave 2 now. Okay, guys, so I'm not going to be talking about this one too much because this is Scott Pilgrim. This is kind of like their Scott Pilgrim wave for number 2. Now this one doesn't really excite me that much because I don't know Scott Pilgrim that much, but they do have some cool characters and they're making a lot of really nice ones for people who really do like this line. Now I believe Scott Pilgrim is a movie, of course, so they've got the Dorbs, they've got the Rock Candy, and then they've got 3 pops there. 2 of Scott Pilgrim, one with a, I want to say a flame sword. I don't know, I haven't seen it for sure. You guys know I haven't seen it. I'm not really into Scott Pilgrim, but this is a cool line nonetheless, and a lot of you guys that like Scott Pilgrim would love this. Now guys, for Wave 3 we actually have Marvel. Now what's really cool about this one, they gave you a Spider-Man Homecoming, they gave you Captain America, they got Red She-Hulk, Selfie Gwenpool, which is a weird one, and then there's Gwenpool as the Rock Candy as well. Now, I don't really like the way they did the Captain America with the navy blue and black there. I guess that is one of his suits, but it just doesn't look too good in pop form. Now, I like how they're doing that new thing where they gave Tony Stark the helmet, he's holding it in his hand. They've done that also with Punisher for Daredevil, which was another one. I believe they've done that with another character as well, but I can't think of it at the moment. But this is a great character, and I really do want that Tony Stark. Now, Gwenpool with the selfie stick is one that's kind of funny. Like they did a poll a while ago that was like, what would you like to see Freddy doing, or whatever. So I guess selfie stick Gwenpool was one of them that brought up the idea for it. Now, Red She-Hulk's an awesome one. I know they made Red Hulk a while ago, which is like the original Hulk, which looks really cool. And I'd be cool to pick up Red She-Hulk, but it's not on the top of my list right now. Probably out of this line, it'd be Tony Stark. Now guys, for Wave 4 here, we actually have the animated ones. Now what I really like about this one is the flocked cat dog. Now a lot of people don't like flocked characters because it's the exact same sculpt, they just put something over top of it. But I really do love them. I've got like, I think I have 9 over there, or 10 or 11. I forgot how many flocked ones I have. They're really cool and I like that one. It just gives them a bit of character, and if you're a dog or cat type of pop, it's really cool to have like just a bit of fur on them, just to make it look a bit nicer. Now they've got some more Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle ones with Baxter Stockman, and now they're starting to do all of the different superhero ones from South Park, because I know they have Mysterion already, and now they're making Mint Berry Crunch, as well as the Coon, and then they've got the 2-pack of Happy Happy Joy Joy, and Stimpy up there. Stimpy's not too different, he's just got the remote in his hand, but Happy Happy Joy, Joy Ray looks really, or Ren, sorry, I said Ray, I was thinking of Star Wars. Ren looks really good with that helmet on, with the kind of like the spring at the top. Looks really cool, I love how detailed he is. Now out of this one, the one that I want the most is probably the flocked cat dog, just because I love cat dogs so much. I've got the original one there. And then maybe the Coon, and then Mint Berry Crunch, and then Baxter Stockman, and then the 2 Ren and Stimpy ones. Like that's, like after that, like I really only wanted the cat dog one out of that line. The other ones are just kind of like in a random order because I'm not really familiar with most of those characters. Ren and Stimpy I am, but the rest of them not really. Now guys, for the, I don't know which line we're on anymore, there'll be a number somewhere, but we're on this one, and this is all DC characters, and I'm really loving this line. I'm liking the Wonder Twins plus the monkey. That one's a good one. Now, they finally gave us the last Detective Comics Batman, where he's got the snorkel on, kind of, which looks really cool. The Bat looks awesome, and I also really like that Chrome Batman, but that one's a Toy Tokyo exclusive, I think it is. And those ones are really hard to get. So I probably won't be getting that one, but if I could find it eventually, maybe on eBay or Amazon later, that'd be awesome. I love the Chrome ones. I have a few Chrome ones here. I've got Chrome E3PO behind me, which looks great. The Wonder Twins looks great. I like that one. I like how they both have their fists out like that. And then the monkey just looks awesome. I like how they made him the monkey just a bit shorter to kind of go with the characters and the height difference and stuff. But out of this line, guys, the one that I want the most is probably the Detective Comics Batman, just because I love Batman so much. And then after that, oh guys, I also noticed the Batman Joker from Suicide Squad, which looks great as well. I'm not really into the Dorbs for this one, just because they're kind of just like generic Wonder Woman ones, and then I believe that's Green Arrow. Or no, they're doing something in the corner. I can't tell what that is from here. It's a small photo, sorry guys. But yeah, they all look awesome, and I really do like that Batman one. Now guys, for this one we have a lot of good ones from The Walking Dead. So this looks to be like Pop Television here. I see the Tick on the side there. That's probably the one that I want the most out of this line, just because of how cool it is, and it's a glow-in-the-dark one. Now I'm guessing they're going to be making a normal one later on, because this is like a glow-in-the-dark variant of it. So I bet you like there'll be a regular release with just the blue suit instead of the glow-in-the-dark suit. But they do have a lot of cool ones, guys. They've got the Stranger Things ones at the bottom there. They've got Steve, and then they've got Mr. Clark. And then at the top there, they've got the Twin Peaks ones, and then a Mr. Robot, Walking Dead, and then Doctor Who, and then the Tick. So these all look great, but I really do like the Tick, and I bet you that's going to be a tall character with those really tall antennae coming off the suit there. So this is a really cool line, but I don't want too many ones out of this one. Now guys, after this, I believe this is Pop Movies, or if I'm not mistaken, or something. Yeah, I believe this is Pop Movies, because here, guys, we have Luna, we've got Harry Potter on the broom, which looks really cool. The dragon from Fantastic Beasts, which is Akemi. I haven't seen the movie, but it does look like an awesome character. That's probably the most detailed sculpt out of all of these, just because it's like an actual dragon. The only thing that you can really tell that it's a pop is the eyes, which really give it away. But the one that I want the most out of this wave is actually the Harry Potter, because I want to try and get every Harry Potter character. Not every Harry Potter character, like from the movie, but I mean like Harry, himself, which I think is really awesome. And this is one of the most detailed ones, how he's got the golden snitch in his hand and he's flying on the broom. They do have one where he's just standing there, but I think this would be really cool to have as well. Maybe if I'm going to do a stop motion later with Harry Potter, I think that'd be really cool to have that as one of the ones that I could use, because then it could look like he's flying around in it. Because I haven't done a stop motion for a while, but that would be a really cool one to add to my collection there, which is Harry Potter on the broom holding the golden snitch. Okay guys, so for the 8th wave, I actually counted them again, I figured it out. So we're on 8 here, guys. This is the Disney one, and I almost want all of these here. Now, they've got Hey Hey in the corner there, which looks awesome. I actually just watched Moana the other day again, because it went on Netflix. So that's a really good movie, and I like Hey Hey in that movie, and just how funny and quirky he is. Now, Tigger is a really awesome one. I was bouncing on his tail, because the original Tigger's really old, and it's worth a lot of money, so this will be a cool way to get him now, if you want to get him. Now, I also see that this is a flocked one, so maybe they're going to be releasing this one as a regular release later on, because this one's the flocked version, so maybe like this is just kind of like the first starter for that one, and then after it'll be a regular release maybe, or an exclusive somewhere, but not Comic-Con. Mr. Toad's an awesome one. He's an older character. Now what's weird, guys, they've never made an Aladdin pop. Now this is the Aladdin door, but I've never seen an Aladdin pop character. So maybe they're going to be doing one for the pop-up shop, maybe, but they don't have one at the moment. But they do have Negatron from, I want to say, I forget, that's Darkwing Duck? Or is that, oh shoot, I forget now. But they do have the flocked Chip and Dale down there at the bottom, which is a really cool one. So that one is also flocked, so they're probably going to be doing a regular release of that one later on as well. And then we also have the glow-in-the-dark Jolly Roger, which the original one that's not glow-in-the-dark is exclusive to Disney parks. So Disney and then SDCC, it's kind of cool. That one's a pretty rare character to get. I almost forgot, guys, my favorite one out of this one is Tigger. That's just so cool, and he's flocked as well. I love flocked. You guys know that. Last wave, wave 9, we have this Ren. It's called Miscellaneous, and what's really cool about this one is they actually have Megazord in this, which is from Power Rangers. And then, guys, we also have Psycho... I can't read this. I'm sorry, guys. I'll tell you. It's the... Okay, so what this is it's this Psycho... I can't read it. Gosh, hold on. I'll be back in a second. I'm going to read it. Guys, it's the Psycho Shriner, and what's really cool about this one is this goes into the Pop Funko line, and that's where they take their old spastic plastic characters and they actually turn them into pop characters, which I love. Now, guys, we also have the Lorax here, and then we have some from, I believe that's from Sister Location from Five Nights at Freddy's. I'm not really into Five Nights at Freddy's, but it is a cool one just to see them with their opened up kind of like scare, or what do you call that? That's the jump scare part. I forgot what it was called there for a second. But then, guys, we have the Masters of the Universe Scar Glow, which looks really cool. Now, that one's, I believe, glow in the dark as well, so there might be a regular release later. Now, I'm not 100% sure on the regular releases, but they might just keep them as glow in the dark from SDCC, which would be cooler and keep it a bit rarer. And, guys, also in the corner there, I see a Flocked Lorax. So that one is another one that could be going to Barnes & Noble later on as just a normal character or just in general regular release, which I'd be really excited about. But I do want to get that one, and that one is for sure going to Barnes & Noble after because they get all the book characters. So if you guys are looking for the Lorax, go to Barnes & Noble like once they're released between the 20th and the 23rd. Okay, guys, so that is all 9 waves of SDCC Pops this year. They're also doing the pop-up shop that's going across the street, which will have a lot of different animated characters from Warner Brothers and maybe some other ones later on. I don't know. The next release is actually today for you guys, but tomorrow for me because it's Thursday for you guys. So if you guys want me to do more SDCC videos, I'm for sure going to be getting some when they come out and doing a pop hunt on them because we're going on vacation, and then we'll be back like for right around the time when it goes, when they all go to stores after, because I can't make it to SDCC because we're going on vacation right around then. But anyways, guys, this has been another episode of Top Pops, me showing you guys all 9 waves of the SDCC exclusives. Thanks for watching.